Why do people still believe in the flat earth? It's very interesting that people still believe in this, considering, we have pictures of outer space, pictures of the earth from the moon, and satellites that are constantly streaming the earth. So why do they still believe this, and how do they still believe this? Well, a lot of people believe this because the Bible tells them so. This includes some Jews, Christians, and Muslims. And other people just believe it because of bad science back in the 1800s. There were some scientists that went around and he charged about 5 cents per lecture per person, and he would tell everyone how the earth was flat. And he got a whole bunch of religious people in on it, and then they went out and preached, and they started preaching it to everyone, and then a whole bunch of flat earth people were around. And it just recently got a revival, and they call themselves the Flat Earth Society. Yeah, it's a little ridiculous. I mean, they're pretty much claiming that everybody from NASA is a liar. Every corporation that has satellites that people watch is a liar. So we're saying pretty much everyone from Google is a liar, everyone from NASA is a liar, and so on and so forth. And it's just a big government cover-up. They're also claiming that Antarctica surrounds the entire Earth. So they're saying that even though in America you can't keep illegal immigrants out from Mexico, that they're keeping everyone out from the entire globe across the entire world from going into Antarctica and discovering the flat Earth. It's completely ridiculous. It's a ridiculous claim made by ridiculous people because they're clinging on to their religion way too tight. Now, some of these people aren't religious, like I said before. Some of them are just, they believe just from bad science. But if you even... Oh yeah, also you got to mention the fact that they don't believe it from people that have been on high altitude flights across the world. They believe that everyone from commercial flights are liars, that their navigation systems, they are all fixed, or that they're lying. And it's the biggest world conspiracy ever. Now, some of these people believe, just like the Bible, that there's a firmament above us, and that it covers the world, that we're pretty much under a dome, and that the earth and the sun are only a few hundred miles above us, and that they go around like this, and we are like this, and that the sun and earth face each other, and they go around like this, and this is what causes the lunar cycles, instead of us being the world rotating with the moon revolving around us, with us revolving around the sun. They don't believe this. They think it's asinine and completely stupid. And it's hilarious that they believe this, because the biggest scientist that they had back in the 1800s, he was, traveling when some scientist was just like, okay, well, come here and, try to prove this against us. And what they did was they were looking out onto the horizon as a ship went out, and the holes disappear first because it goes like this, so the ship goes and you can't see the bottom first, and somehow he convinced all these people that proved the earth was flat. How could that prove the earth is flat if it's going like this, the ship's going like this, and the bottom disappears first? It proves automatically that the earth is round, and you can see this anytime you watch a ship go out in the sea. But you'll still meet these asinine people, and you will not be able to convince them that they're wrong. You cannot. You can throw as much science as you want at them. They will say they made their own measurements. They already know. You could tell them, because you could go to Antarctica. You're allowed to go to Antarctica. You could cross across Antarctica. All you have to do is tell your government how you're going to do it, and then show them that you have the finances to do it. So they're just saying, even though you could go no matter what, they're proving automatically that it's not flat, but all these people are wrong. I mean, there's been several expeditions across Antarctica. There's recently someone who tried to walk across Antarctica, and he actually died doing it. And they're pretty much just spitting in his face. Even though he died, there have been several people that have skied across Antarctica. So why these people believe the earth is flat? Because They're a little cuckoo. It's one of those far-fetched fantasy conspiracies that people hold on to because of their ideological views, and they just don't want to let them go because this is all they got. Crazy, right?